Hello everybody, this is Andre Agudes Desjardins, and I'm here to do a Cons of Takara Cracker Pack. This pack was actually given to me by Brandon. So we'll see what it is. It was between two really good packs, so I expect this to be utter trash. But we'll give it a crack. See some cards for limited. Okay. Silk Road Patrol. 2 5 for 4 Outlast. Fine, playables. Probably C. Not looking to first pick him. Disdainful Stroke. It reads, blue and colors, counter target spell with converted mana cost 4 or greater, but it usually means counter a spell you care about. I'm not high on counter spells in limited, but I would play it if I had it. Alright, the Mighty Canyon Lurker is the 5/2 for 5, and it can also morph up for a 3 and a red. I actually kind of like this, just because it's a morph below 5 that your opponent probably won't expect to take that much damage from. So I mean, I would probably pick it higher than those two, but that's just my personal taste. Alright, Drowned Descendant. It's an 0/4 for 1. That's a big butt, but it has Outlast and not Defender. Playable. I'm probably not looking to take it that highly though. Oh yeah, here we go. Willie Loxodon. 6/7 for 7, or you can morph him for 6. 2 morphs enter. 1 morph leaves. And the morph that leaves is always Willie Loxodon. He's one of the commons I would actually prefer to take out of Hisomar. Siegecraft. Chanting creature gets +2/+4. Nope. Done. Tamir Banner. The banners are fine. You can play them if you want to, but you can pick them up. They're not great. They don't boost you that much. They're at 3. Being at 3 puts them really awkward fights with Morph, where you play Banner and I play a Morph, and now you really have nothing. Like, you need to follow up something good. You don't have anything that is in combat or interacts. That being said, I really like the banners if you have 2 or 3 of those sorceries that give the creatures -2/-2. That's nice to ramp that thing. That's pretty sweet. You can get some of your opponent's morphs. Singing Bill's Strike. It taps Enchanted Creature for a blue and a colorless, and Enchanted Creature gains pay 6 mana to untap this. And Enchanted Creature also does not untap. I think this is a great tempo play for the Jeskai decks. It gives them prowess, and we all know late game. Excuse me. You're going to use this to give some of your creatures vigilance. Pay 6 mana to give them vigilance. Bloodfire Mentor. It's an 0/5 that loots. Perfectly acceptable in the control deck. Gums up the board pretty nice, but I'm not looking to play this. Yeah. It's the lands come into play, tap, gain life. The enemy color ones are actually better than the ally color ones in limited, because they can go into 2 clans where the ally color ones can only go into 1. So I would consider picking this. On to uncommons. Dazzling Rampart. It's a defender. It taps a creature. But man, 5 mana to get a defender out. That's a lot. I'm not considering this. Like, that's a lot. Briber's Purse. At first it looks like Icy Manipulator, but it's not. I mean, I give this like a D-. I don't want to play this. I want Icy Manipulator. I want that if I'm going to play this, it's going to last forever. I can just grind out forever. Like, that's what the decks want. That need that Icy Manipulator effect. They need it to last indefinitely. Set Adrift. 6 mana. Put a non-creature permanent on top of its owner's library, and it has Delve. Playable. The problem is I find there's a lot of competition for Delve, not necessarily in this pack, but I would usually rather, go on a Treasure Cruise or the 3/5 Death Toucher or Murderous Cut way above this, so I wouldn't pick it that highly. I'd probably take the Seeing Bell Strike as a first pick over this. That being said, it's a fine card. Like, it does get rid of their dude, makes them waste a draw step. There's nothing wrong with that, but I feel just in this format with a Delve, you can do a lot better than that. We have a rare, and it's Master of the Purple. Oh, I'm immature. And he's a 2/2 for 2, which is fine, but you can morph up for 5. And wait a minute, I'm not paying 5 mana to morph a 2/2, and that's correct. But when you morph him up, all creatures you control get +2/+2 until end of turn. And yeah, that can lead to some pretty big blowouts. There's a lot of ways to get tokens in white. Island, oh, tip card. Tip card's terrible. So let's see what I have pulled aside. I have Master of Pearls, the Land, the Singing Bell Strike, the Woolly Loxodon, and I don't think it's particularly close. I think it's just Master of Pearls here. 2/2 for 2, solid. He's in one color, so he leaves you really open. The Unmorph effect is great. So, yeah, that's what I'm going to say. And plus, you can make Pearl jokes the whole time you're using him, and that's funny and worth bonus content. So, hope you enjoyed this Crack-A-Pack. I should say like or subscribe or something like that, but you can do what you want. And I hope to see you at this FNF.